Our teams lining up here. A Dead Moose, Salty Bonnier, and TY26 for the Eagles. Agnor, Frisbee Bruh, and Nags for the Slap Chops as we have our first face-off underway. Agnor gets a nice 50 towards the blue end as Dead Moose gets a nice clear towards the corner, gets a nice center. No one's home. Ty makes a shot and scores. Only 7 seconds in, we have our first goal.
Yeah, it looks like the Frisbee got up on the back of the board. He didn't see that pop out. Ty 26 comes in, sweeps it in, slot.
Looks like the slap shots are not ready to have quick offense coming out of the Eagles, and clearly we have our first goal. Salty and Agnor. Agnor gets a nice pinch with the 50 as Ty tries to take it. Frisbee makes a nice shot and goes right over Dead Moose, and just like that, it's tied up.
This looks to be a really close one. It's going to be super even. Ty looks like he makes a little bit of a mistake. Frisbee puts it in.
Frisbee wanted a goal explosion from the new rocket pass, and that was just a sweet play all around. This game is already on fire. We're not even 20 seconds in. Dead Moose gets a nice pinch towards the orange backboard. Nags tries to make a pop off the wall. Frisbee tries to come in but gets blocked by 26. Agnor tries to make a pop, but Dead Moose pops it back towards the orange corner. Dead Moose trying to make a play. Doesn't get anything started as Nags makes a nice clear. Frisbee makes a nice clear towards the center point as Ty has some room to move, but gets it clear towards the center. Nags off the wall. Agnor comes in to get the demo. It's open, but no one's there to make it. Salty gets a 50 as Agnor pushes towards the blue corner. Frisbee makes a nice pop off the backboard. No one's there. Salty gets a nice clear. No one's home for the orange team, but it is wide right. Agnor gets a nice little pop towards his corner. Ty gets a nice pop off the backboard. Frisbee makes a nice jumping play. Tries to get up to Agnor, but isn't able to make the play happen. Salty misses in the corner, but Frisbee isn't able to make the play either. Salty now gets a pop off the wall that goes right to Ty and makes another touch, but Nags is there to say no. Nags gets a clear to the other side, as Frisbee makes another pop. Dead Moose is there to block him off the backboard. Agnor makes a shot, but it's just over the crossbars. It goes wide left. Nags makes another shot, but Salty's there to say no. Frisbee tries to go off the wall, but only goes to the corner. Dead Moose from the same corner as well. Tries to make a play, but Agnor gets a 50 towards the center. Nags is upside down, tries to get the double, and does! It's 2-1.
Oh, very nice pressure by the slap chops. They come on off the wall. He comes in the center and then double taps right off the back, puts it right in the net.
A nice use of feathering boost for Nags there. What a wonderful play by him. As our third face-up gets set underway here. Agnor and Salty with the 50. Agnor wins it towards the side. Ty makes an awkward bounce back towards his own crease, but nothing comes up from it. Dead Moose tries to clean up the loose change as Ty gets a nice touch from his box, Agnor tries to go off the wall, gets a nice punch. Salty's there to clear it off the backboard. Ty makes a nice pop towards the center as Salty tries to make another play with it. Nags clears it towards the blue corner. Dead Moose from his own corner now. Tries to make a play. Agnor jumps and misses. Frisbee, another backboard chance, but gets a double touch and it gets 50 by Salty. Nags is up again, tries to make a shot, but it's just wide right of the post. It's now in the blue crease still. Nags gets a nice little pop, but it's just wide left. Salty and Ty trying to make a play. Nothing happens. Frisbee gets a nice center, but clears it just too much. Agnor was up, just trying to make that play. Nags gets a nice clear off the corner as Salty tries to make something happen. Dead Moose gets a nice touch off the mid wall. Frisbee is up, makes a nice pop over Dead Moose, gets another touch towards the corner, almost gets it past all three, but Ty's there to make a save on the post. Nag tries to get center, but Dead Moose is there to say no. Dead Moose, nice clear towards the center. Frisbee tries to go off the backboard again. Nags is up, but gets 50 by Dead Moose. Agnor, now from the midpoint, tries to get something working to the blue corner. Salty's there on the wall. Nags gets a nice 50 towards the center, but it's just too far as Dead pops off the wall to get a touch on it. Frisbee from the corner gets it center, but Ty's there to say no.
A lot of pressure coming in from the slap chop. Right now they're already up to 4 saves on the game.
Slapchop's clearly having the momentum here, but as I say that, Eagles try to make a nice play, but Nags is there to say no. Agnor tries to make a play off the wall. He goes towards the blue corner, but Dead Moose is there to say no. Frisbee tries to look it off the corner himself now, but gets blocked by Ty. Agnor tries to make the same play happen, but Salty says no towards the center. Nags pops it up for someone, but both teammates are going back. No one's there for it. Dead Moose gets a nice clear towards the corner. Frisbee's there on the wall. It's a nice touch. it's a 50 that goes center, but no one from the blue team is there as Nag sends it forward. Ty from the midpoint now. Tries to take a shot on, but Agnor is there with the low save. Dead Moose is up, and a save by Frisbee. That would have been a nice play. Salty now, trying to get something going for the blue team as only 1 minute remains in our first game here. Ty tries to make a pop, but Agnor gets it right back on him. Dead Moose, as the ball goes over his net, tries to work it towards the corner. Ty makes a bounce. Works towards the sidewall now. Agnor trying to go off the wall, doesn't get the touch, and neither does Salty. Dead Man. It's a nice clear off the sidewall. Salty doesn't make the play off the wall himself as Nags takes it up the wall, tries to get a touch, but Dead Moose sends it the other way. Frisbee now, trying to work towards the corner. Ties there to try to make a play, nothing happens. Agnor tries to get it clear off the right post, but nothing happens. Nags getting a nice little battle in the corner for the ball here as both teams try to fight aggressively for this ball. It still remains in the corner as they both fight for it. Agnor still sending it back towards the corner as only a few seconds remain here. Nags is up with an open net, but not able to make a nice shot. Ty gets a nice clear towards the corner. Same corner they've been the battle in, and it dies in the corner. And Slap Chops take the game 1.
Wow, that was a lot of pressure from the Slap Chops. The goal count is 2-1. Slap Chops over the Eagles. Nags had a really nice game, 313 points, 1 goal, 1 save, 2 shots. Frisbee 306, 1 goal, no saves, 1 shot. Agnor, no goals, 2 assists, 1 save, 2 shots. Ty 26 put in a really decent game for the Eagles. 272, 1 goal, 2 shots. Salty Bonner, 2 saves, 1 shot, and Dead Moose come in with 1 assist. The Eagles are really going to have to pick up their speed, Hot Dog.
I would have to agree with you there. They didn't really have much speed, and they kind of let the Slap Chops walk over them a little bit. I think that if they get their pressure back up, this will definitely be a really interesting game too. I think that their pressure is definitely there, but they just have to show it. I think the Eagles may have been feeling out the Slap Chops in this first game, but that's definitely to be seen in this next one. As we wait for 2 of our players and 1 caster, pardon me, to ready up, we get set into our game number 2, which fittingly is actually at Beckwith Park. I think that works perfectly for our off-day matches, if you ask me. So we wait for our teams to join here. Doesn't seem to be any substitutions coming in from either side, so the rosters stay the same as our game 2 is set to get underway. Agnor and Salty on the face-off. Agnor gets a good win as it pops towards the left side. Dead Moose gets a whiff. Frisbee tries to go up, but Ty is there to beat him. Ty pops it towards the wall as a weird 50 happens, sending it towards the orange zone. Nags tries to work it off the wall, gets a weird whiff, but sends Ty away with that. Frisbee gets a nice pop towards the blue corner. Nags is there, gets a nice touch off the backboard. Frisbee's up! Oh man, that would have been a nice play, but looks like Ty was possibly on that save as Agnor gets a center towards Nags. Nags tries to work it towards the center, gets a weird 50 with Ty, but Dead Moose is there on the wall. Dead Moose is clear, gets over to Ty, who clears it towards the orange corner, who tries to make a nice centering pass, but isn't able to work it out. 2 players make a whiff as Agnor tries to clear it up towards Frisbee. Frisbee takes it into the blue zone, Agnor makes a nice pop. Only 1 person in net. Nags isn't able to make a nice shot. Does pass it down to Agnor, but the blue team is able to clear it away. Nags not able to make a good play as Ty sends it the other way. Agnor from his own crease sends it towards the wall. Dead Moose pops it up, tries to get it to himself, but isn't able to make the play. Ty trying to work it towards the orange corner and does, but Frisbee's there to take it himself. Frisbee gets a nice pass by Salty, who takes it himself, works towards the corner, makes a nice flick. No one's there for when Ty gets a nice touch on it, and Dead Moose sends it forward. Frisbee catches it, dribbles it right to Ty, who almost had a wonderful shot on net, but it goes wide. Salty with another shot on net, and Agnor accidentally putting in his own net. Eagles are up 1-0. Salty with the weird touch, and Agnor was just not able to make the play. I couldn't see who that was behind it, but there was definitely a teammate there. It must have been a miscommunication on their side, but there's definitely still plenty of time left in this one. Nags tries to work off the face-off, gets a weird touch, but isn't able to complete it. Ty clears it towards the orange corner, but Frisbee's there to send it back towards the midfield. Frisbee Gets cleared by Dead Moose, who tries to take off the wall. Agner tries to go off the wall as upside down, almost makes another touch. Salty from the midpoint, passes over to Dead Moose. No one's home. It's 2-0. What a play as the slap chops get caught out of position. It's 2-0. Those colored explosions definitely look real pretty, I have to say. Nags. Oh, excuse me. Frisbee and Ty on the face-off here as it rolls towards the left side. Frisbee tries to make a play, goes for the corner, off the crossbar, it's on the line and goes in. Slap chops with the face-off goal as Frisbee makes a nice play towards the center and does end up getting the goal for it. That was a nice crossbar clanger. And we're only down by 1 now. Not hearing Strut anymore. I'm not sure what's happened to him. But Frisbee and Ty get a nice 50. Nags is waiting for the ball to settle down. Gets a nice pop. He's on the wall waiting for it. Tries to make a little dribble towards the center. Does, but clears it too far over. Frisbee makes a whiff as he tries to get a clear. Agnor tries to center it back to Frisbee, who makes a nice little doink off his hood. Agnor gets the clear, but no one's there from Slap Chops to make it a tie game. Blue team clears it away towards the orange side. Slap Chops almost got caught with no one in net yet again as Frisbee tries to make a play, but Salty's there at the midline. Salty tries to make a play on it, but Nags is there to beat him. Nags with the ball on the wall, goes down towards the center as it gets a weird 50 off Agnor. Dead Moose up in the air, gets it towards the sidewall as Nags is there to make a play. It pounces off the ceiling. Frisbee had to make a tough save for that one. Ty tries to center it back towards the orange zone again as Frisbee makes a nice clear over to his corner. Salty tries to center it towards himself, almost does, but Nags is there to beat him with about half a second. Nags gets a nice clear pass. Ty, no one's home. Does he have the angle? He does! Eagles caught out of position, and we have a tie game. Nags with nice boost management gets a really good play, catching the Eagles off guard and tying the game up just like that. We only have less than 2 minutes remaining. Frisbee tries to make it clear towards the corner. Gets a nice one. Shot on net. Salty makes a tough save. Nags with the rebound, but saved by Ty. Goes towards the sidewall now. Agnor tries to go off the backboard. Dead Moose is up. Misses. No one's there. Nags isn't able to make the touch, and Ty clears the way. Frisbee with the rebound. It goes in off the left post. And just like that, the Slap Chops now have the lead.
Was post in. Unfortunate by Dead Moose. Turned out a little bit. Got caught, got post in, slotted. Very nice goal.
Glad to have you back, Strut. Definitely nice to see.
Those good old mute buttons.
Gets you every time, I know. Ty makes a nice 50 towards Dead Moose, who makes a touch off the backboard with Frisbee there to make the clear before Salty was able to make the play. Ty towards the center, isn't able to make the play. No one was home for the Slap Chops. That could have been the tying goal right there. Agnor makes a nice play off the wall, tries to go for the demo, steals the boost, tries to stay with the ball, pinches it towards the center with a nice play, but no one was there as Ty makes the clear. Nags gets a nice clear towards the corner. Tries to get a shot on net too, but Ty's there to say no. Agnor waiting for the ball in the corner. Gets it off the corner, onto the wall. Tries to center it, but nothing happens. Frisbee centers it, but Salty's there on the wall. Nags tried to take a shot, but it was just wide of the left post. Agnor makes a nice 50 as the Eagles are once again out of position. Agnor tries to make a play, but Salty's there with a wonderful save. Dead Moose clears it off his sidewall. Tries to stay with it, overshoots it, tries to make a nice pass, but doesn't. Salty's there to clean up the loose change. Salty, a nice aerial touch, tries to work it towards himself, but the Slap Chops say no. Salty with a nice pass to center. Dead Moose is there, but shoots it off the right post. Ty with the rebound, and just like that, with 20 seconds, it is a tie game, folks.
Just goes to show you how important that third man is. It gets a pass off the wall. Ty 26 puts it in just over Frisbee's head. That guy's doing all he can do, I'll tell you that.
Definitely have to agree with you there. This game's tied up at 3 with only 20 seconds left to go. Can someone make the equalizer? That's not what I meant to say. Salty tries to make a pass as the clock winds down. We reach our 10-second mark as Salty gets a pass off the backboard. Dead Moose was there, but Nags makes the save. Ty now gets a 50 with Frisbee. Anchors there. Agnor, excuse me. Argnor, that's Argnor. Excuse me. Argnor with the play to send us to overtime. Ty and Frisbee off the face-off. It gets killed. Agnor and Dead were following the face-off real closely. Nothing happens. Dead makes a nice play off the ceiling when Nags is there to send him away. Argnor off the corner. Almost gets to Nags, but Ty was there with the 50. Something happened in the orange net, and that could have been costly for him as Frisbee and Argnor are both up. Salty gets a nice touch off his sidewall. Argnor's there to take it away from him as Ty jumps from his net to get the ball towards the mid-line. Nags makes a whiff. Ty gets a flick. It sends him towards the net. Two slap chops were up, but looked like they bumped each other, and I think Eagles got away with an easy win here.
Yeah, I have to agree. Ty gets a hold of a good one. Unfortunately, the save's going backwards. Kind of difficult to put it back out in front. Eagles win.
Looked like the slap chops. I'm not sure. I couldn't see who that was, but definitely, once again, another rotational error sends the Eagles home with a win tonight in this game number 2. As in the background, we saw Argnor's unfortunate own goal, which might have been the nail in the coffin for this game. But this was definitely an all-out brawl as teams went back and forth, tying the game up, sending it to overtime, and obviously, Eagles coming away with the win.
Yeah, the slap shot did all they could. There's only 3 saves on, I think, 6 shots, so it wasn't too bad. We'll see. Let's get into this one.
Our game number 3 set to be underway as the series is all tied up at 1. 2 games left to go. No roster changes here as this teams stay the same. Our first face-off of Game 3 is about to be underway. Teams are lining up, revving their engines, ready to go. Nags and Deadmoose will be on this first face-off. Deadmoose doesn't even make a flip, but gets the win. Salty is there to pick up his face-off win. Doesn't get anything going as Frisbee clears it from his own crease. Deadmoose touches it towards Frisbee as Frisbee there catches it. Tries to make a flick past Ty, but Ty gets the 50 on him. Argnor clears it towards the left blue corner, but Deadmoose is there to make a 50 on it. Frisbee makes a nice clear towards center. Nags undershoots it, excuse me. Argnor with an empty net. Ty's flipping in the air. Unfortunate for the Eagles. The slap chops take the first goal of the game, excuse me.
Yeah, unfortunately, one guy missed. Ty was up on the back wall. Couldn't come down in time to make the save. Very nice shot.
Very nice play. Nice situational awareness from Argnor to make that play happen. It's Frisbee and Ty on our face-off now. Ty gets the win, but Argnor is there to clear it up. Gets a weird touch, and Deadmoose sends him packing as it bounces off the wall. Salty's there, almost gets a nice touch, but it goes off the top right corner. Frisbee from his own crease tries to pass it towards Nax, but overshoots him. Salty clears it back towards his own cage. Almost happens to be costly for him as Salty tries to work it off the wall. Argnor with a nice center, but Ty's there with the clear. Frisbee's out, tries to get the shot, and it goes in. Nice pressure by the slap chops, give him a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, Nax getting in there. He's making a lot of ruckus up in front of the net. Ty couldn't make the touch, neither could the defender.
Frisbee, that jump was something sexy as he gets the goal for his team, put him up by 2. As our face-off gets underway yet again, as Argnor gets a nice clear towards his teammate, but isn't able to make anything happen with it. Frisbee tries to clear it off towards the back blue corner, back blue backboard, I should say. Salty was able to make the clearance now in the midfield. Salty and Argnor get a nice 50. As Frisbee makes a nice boomer off the sidewall, gets another touch towards the center off the backboard, but no one's there for him. Salty with the clear as he works it towards the orange side now. It's on the back orange wall. Argnor gets it cleared right towards Ty, but he's there to make the falling save. That could have been costly for him as well. Deadmoose clears it across the side. Argnor makes a jump off the wall and off the ceiling, gets a nice 50, but nothing's able to come of it as Ty works towards the corner now. Ty off the sidewall. Argnor's there to 50 him towards his own corner. Deadmoose with the touches. It goes center. Frisbee was there, but shoots it just wide right as Ty works up at the sidewall now. Makes a nice touch. It is on net. No one's home, but Frisbee is there to make the last second save. Frisbee with the save, and now working towards the blue net on his own, but isn't able to make anything happen as Argnor takes it away from Dead, but nothing happens with it. Frisbee makes a nice center off the backboard, but no one's there for him as Dead moves into the other way. Ty off the orange corner, passes it towards the center. No one's there for him. That would have been a nice play as Dead Moose finally picks it up. Dead Moose tries to shoot it on net, but a weak shot is able to get saved away by Frisbee. Salty tries to send it off the backboard again himself. Argnor with the play, with the nice pinch off the wall to get it over Ty. Gets it over Dead Moose too. It's heading towards the net, but Salty's there to make the last second save. What a play. Frisbee now off the blue corner, gets denied by Salty, who sends it the other way. Argnor tries to make a play on it and gets it towards Frisbee, but he sends it towards his own side. This might be costly for him as Salty tries to get it off the backboard, but Frisbee's there to clear it away. Dead Moose, once again in the same corner as Argnor sends it away, gets it over Ty. He only has one person to beat, gets it on his hood, tries to fake him, goes over and pushes him into the net, but Salty is making wonderful saves this match. Ty now trying to fight Nags for the ball in the corner as Salty works it off the backboard. Clears it towards Ty, who tries to make a nice tip with his nose, but doesn't. Argnor, the nice carry off the wall, gets the play off the backboard with the double touch, puts his team up by 3. Argnor having a really good game this match.
Yeah, picking up with that boost and with that awesome car control, pretty much puts it on the backboard, double touch score.
Elite divisions are definitely exciting to watch because you never know what you're going to see. Frisbee now tries to work something off of the face-off, but only gets it clear towards Ty, who makes a whiff. Dead Moose is there to help him out as he clears it towards the orange corner. Ty tries to make a tip, but nothing happens as Frisbee clears it from his own crease towards the blue corner. Dead Moose off of his own corner now. Frisbee with the center. Argnor and Nags were both there, not sure who to take the ball as nothing happens with it. It's now in the blue corner as Ty and Argnor try to fight for it. Nags and Salty now fighting with it as Frisbee comes in to try to make a 50. Almost has a nice play, but isn't able to make anything happen. Dead Moose tries to get something working off the wall, but doesn't as Argnor tries to get the pressure. Tries to keep the pressure on, and surely they do, as Nags tries to send it towards the center, almost costly as Dead was the last person back, but able to make the save in front of the left post. Salty with the bump onto Frisbee, sending him into his own net, almost ended up in a goal. But the blue team was able to make a nice save as Argnor gets a weird 50 off of a blue player as Dead Moose is there to clear it away. Frisbee makes nice car control with the bounce off the ceiling, but Ty's there to make a save in his own box. Ty now picking up some boots from his corner and taking it off the wall, but gets denied by Argnor. Dead Moose pushes it towards the midfield as Ty is cherry picking in behind the orange line, almost makes a play happen. It gets cleared towards the center as Frisbee makes a nice bang towards the blue backboard. Time is winding down here as the Slapchops are looking to send this game to the locker room. And with that, they surely do. Ty makes a center towards Dead Moose. It is still up. The ball has to touch the ground for the game to end. And just like that, the Eagles send the Slapchops home with a little something special.
That was a whole lot of pressure by the Slapchops. They put it to them. They sped up their game. Frisbee had a lot of touches. Well played.
Definitely a wonderful game played by the Slapchops to take our game number 3. I think that if they keep this pressure up, they definitely have an easy chance to take home game number 4 as we get set to try to get that underway. Looking at our stats here, Argnor, clearly player of this game. 6 shots, 2 goals, a cycle to boot. He was simply on fire this match. Eagles, it seemed like they were in their own defensive zone a lot this match. I think that if they can work on their defense, work on their rotations, and try to get something going, they can probably try to even out this series.
Yeah, they need to try to get the clears out of the corners. The corners are hurting them right now. The pressure from the Slapchops is really getting to them.
Definitely have to agree with you there. Our game number 4 is set to be underway here momentarily, as Nags and Dead Moose on the face-off gets cleared towards the right side as Argnor and Ty try to go for it. Argnor with the clear. Salty's there for the catch, and he makes a pinch off of his own corner. Dead Moose tries to get something going as Frisbee makes a miss. No one's home, but Dead Moose tries to make something happen, but the Slapchops get back just in time. Ty now tries to get something going in the corner, but nothing happens as Nag tries to take it away from him. Salty gets a 50 on Nags as Frisbee off the ceiling tries to make another touch, but Nag is there to try to keep it working. Agnor with a nice pop to himself, gets a double touch towards the backboard, but Salty's there to clear it away. Almost gets centered right to Frisbee as Deadmoots and Frisbee get a weird 50. Nags and Ty both undershoot the ball as it gets towards the midpoint. Agnor goes up for the ball. It's off the backboard. He stays with it, but isn't able to make a good touch as he clears it towards the corner. Nags now tries to get something going, but shoots it off the right post. Isn't able to get that going towards the net. Ty gets a whiff as Agnor tries to take it over. Frisbee and Agnor right bumper to bumper, trying to figure out who wants it and who doesn't. As it gets sent over to the sidewall, Agnor gets a hit towards the blue side, and Salty's there to catch it. Works it towards the wall. Gets stopped by Nags, who gets a nice hit towards the blue corner. Ty now pops it off the wall to himself, gets it over Frisbee. It's a 1v1. Who's going to beat it? Agnor surely gets it, gets the boost, pops it off the wall, gets a weird touch off the ceiling, but Nags is there to bail him out. Dead Moose gets a nice clear, but the slap chops were there to make it safe, whoever it was. Agnor tries to work it off the sidewall as Nag sends it forward. Salty now sends it back the other way as Agnor isn't able to make it flop his own sidewall. Salty takes the shot, but Frisbee is there to make the save as Agnor sends it away from his own crease. Ty eyeing the ball as Nags goes for it. Nags gets a nice center towards the... Wow. I can't even speak with that one. What a play by the slap chops as Nags gets a nice pass / 50 towards the center as Frisbee just has to make a nice tap. Salty and the Eagles were not in position for that one, and we already have a first goal. Frisbee and Ty on our second face-off. Ty gets the win towards the side as Agnor sends it forward. Salty tries to intercept him in the corner and does. It's still working in the corner as both teams fight for it. It's centered. Frisbee makes a nice jump and tries to backboard it, but isn't able to make a good touch on it. Agnor and Ty make a 50. Agnor trying to make a play into the blue corner, but isn't able to make one as Salty takes it away from him. Salty tries to make some touches, but gets just too much as Frisbee sends it off the backboard. It is up. Dead Moose makes the jump. It's still up. Frisbee with the shot and the goal. It is 2-0.
Fortunately, nobody could have that one. I've noticed that the slap chops have a very nice boost steal game going, and nobody's able to have any boost to get up to those.
Slap chops definitely coming into this match and games with a clear mindset, wanting to win and keeping the pressure up, and surely it is working for them. Ty now tries to get something working from his own side and doesn't really. Nags tries to goes up for it. Agnor gets a center. Nags gets a demo and nothing was able to come up of it. Dead Moose has an open net but shoots it to the left. That could have been something he really needed. Agnor now from his own corner gets a touch. Ty and Agnor get a 50. Salty tries to take up the wall and doesn't get a nice touch that goes towards the ground. Nags now trying to work it towards the blue side. Gets a weird 50, but Ty had to make a really rough save or else that might have gone in. Agnor with another shot. It gets a pinch off the ceiling and it almost goes in, but Dead Moose is able to bail his team out. Frisbee makes a centering pass, but Salty's there to deny him. Agnor now trying to take over possession with it. Has an almost empty net, gets it past one. No one's there for him, but Salty's able to clear it away and keep the pressure off. Salty now tries to get something working as Agnor and the slap chops having so much pressure and so many goals. Frisbee, a hat trick and 5 shots. Slap chops are just running away with this game.
Yeah, looks like they're having a good time putting all this pressure on them, getting everything out of the corner, going toward the net. It's tough to win when you don't do.
It surely is. Slap chops basically playing as textbook team here, putting on great pressure, having a nice boost steal game, demos every once in a while. It is really working out for them. But Ty might have something to say about that, but isn't able to make anything working for Dead Moose's teammate. Salty tries to make a play as Frisbee clears it back towards the blue side. Frisbee has an open net, clears off the backboard. Another demo. Agnor with the shot, but Salty's there to make the save. Frisbee on the recovery gets a nice touch towards the blue corner. Dead Moose gets a nice touch off the corner as well. Frisbee centers it. Nags isn't able to make the touch. It goes towards the center, but Salty's there to make the save. Agnor sees Nags, isn't able to make the pass as it head back towards the center now. Dead Moose gets a nice clear, but it heads right to Frisbee. Frisbee once again off the corner and gets centered, but Salty's there to make the save. That was very important for him. Argnor tries to carry it, but Ty's there to make the clear. It's going towards the orange crease. Salty is up, and so is Frisbee. They makes the 50. Nag is there to save it away from Ty. Slapchops making great saves in the defensive end. They are playing like a very good team right now. Dead Moose gets a nice touch towards the orange corner as Argnor's there to say no. So he sends it towards the midpoint as Ty sends it back towards the orange side. Frisbee with a nice back, behind the back save. Ty tries to make something work and nothing happens. Salty now on the sidewalls, tries to stay with it, gets a weird 50. Ty doesn't seem to have any boost for it. Our time is winding down here, and I think the Slapchops will be taking a 3-1 series match this night. And surely, if you're the Slapchops, you're very happy about this result. It's still up. Salty tries to make the play and does. It might not be worth it, but definitely stats are something you might want in this league. And the Slapchops take our match tonight 3-1. And just like our score in this match 3-1, it was a great one to watch.